Wow, can you believe how quickly 2017 is moving? Before you know it, annual conference will be here. And since we'll be meeting in a new venue for the first time in several years, we thought it might be helpful to give you a little heads up about where we'll be meeting, how to get there, and a brief look at the facility itself, as well as a little information about events that will be taking place around the annual conference. Now, this video won't take the place of your pre-conference training, but it should help you find your way in the new space. So, here we go. The 2017 annual conference will be held at the TD Convention Center in Greenville, South Carolina on June 4th through the 7th. The physical address of the center is 1 Exposition Drive, Greenville, South Carolina, zip code 29607. It's a beautiful facility with lots of parking. Most of you will be coming by way of 385 and will turn onto exit 40B Pleasantburg Drive. It isn't far past the exit ramp. Look for signs like these. And if you come from 385, it will be on your left. If you see the Krispy Kreme donut shop, the next road on your left will lead you to it. Parking areas will be well marked, and there will be shuttles for any who have to park a distance away. If you haven't already made your hotel reservations, go to the UMCSC website for a complete list of hotels and their distance from the TD Center. On Sunday, June 4th, the registration will begin at 2 o'clock for both clergy and laity. There are 2 levels at the TD Center. On Sunday, laity and retired clergy will register on the lower level in the conference hall, and active clergy will register on the 2nd level in the pre-function level of the ballroom. Starting Monday, all registration will be on the upper level. Both clergy and laity will meet starting at 5 p.m. The business sessions, Bible study, worship, and other activities of the body will take place in the main ballroom on the 2nd floor. Now, we will not have access to this ballroom until late Sunday afternoon, so don't plan on coming in early and grabbing a seat. One of the most exciting things about the 2017 annual conference venue is that many of the events that have had to be scheduled away from the main venue will now be able to take place on site. There is a great variety of meeting spaces, rooms that can be designated for morning communion, or for alumni banquets, or for ministry meetings. There's an open-air patio where groups can fellowship, and lots of room for vendor displays, and the Cokesbury venue. There will be a prayer room hosted by United Methodist men, and meals will be available on site, even for those not involved in specific meetings. You will need to pay in advance, and you will be able to do that online. The specifics of this are still being worked out, and that information will be sent to you in your pre-conference packets. A kids conference is being planned on site for both volunteers and delegates who will be bringing children with them. This is for children 6 weeks through 5th grade. It will be available from 8 a.m. until the supper break each weekday, and it's free. Wonderful days of activities, games, and learning are planned. Keep reading the Advocate and check the conference website for details and how to register. The overall schedule remains pretty much the same as in the past several years. Opening night worship and communion on Sunday, the licensing service on Monday morning, ordination on Monday evening, the recognition of retiring clergy on Tuesday morning, the memorial service on Tuesday afternoon, and the sending forth and fixing of appointments on Wednesday. And of course, there will be a communion service each weekday morning at 7:30, and a Bible study at the beginning of the business session each weekday morning. So the venue has changed, but the purpose and process really hasn't. There's a lot happening in our districts as we get ready for annual conference. The annual golf tournament will be held on Saturday, June 3rd, with the proceeds going to Camps and Retreats Ministries. Here's Arthur Spriggs to tell you more about it.
My name is Arthur Spriggs, and I'm the Executive Director for South Carolina United Methodist Camps and Retreat Ministries. And we are really excited about being here at the Preserve at Verde in Greenville, South Carolina. As you already know, it's not just a tournament, it's a time for us to really get together and to fellowship with one another and know that the proceeds of this tournament go to help send kids to camp that normally wouldn't be able to afford to go. You can register for the tournament and gather more information at www.umcsc.org. www.asburyhills.org. So we hope you'll come, fellowship with us, and we'll have lots of food, fun. We'll also have an auction. There'll be some drawings, and just a good time of fellowship with one another as we raise money for a great cause.
The conference is working on building at least 4 homes that are being funded by donations from churches throughout the connection.
My name is Don Oglesby. I'm the president and CEO of Homes of Hope. We're based in Greenville, but we serve the whole state of South Carolina. Our ministry really is twofold. We develop affordable housing for low-income families, and we have a job training Christian discipleship program for men overcoming drug and alcohol addictions. In 18 years, we've built over 500 homes and graduated almost 300 men from our program. The thing that really excites me about the partnership with the United Methodist Church is this program that you will support is actually bringing our 2 programs together, and the only time that we bring them together. And that is a program called low-cal housing, like low-cal dressing, where we house a family that's at poverty level, that can't even afford to qualify for a Habitat home. And we give our men in our job training program the on-the-job training in building those homes. So when you support low-cal housing through Homes of Hope, your dollars would support both the men's program and the housing program for families in poverty. It's the coolest thing that we do. We get more excited about that because it helps really solve those 2 problems in one solution. Your support is so important to us through either your donations, or if you want to volunteer on the project, or just pray. All 3 are equally important for us, and we thank you for it.
And the Conference Youth Ministry has a goal of collecting 1,200 bicycles during annual conference. 200 will remain in South Carolina, and 1,000 will be sent overseas to people who will use them for transportation. For information on how you can join in or give financial support to these various efforts, there's a huge icon on the right-hand side of the conference webpage, www.umcsc.org, that says 2017 Annual Conference Mission Initiatives. These are excellent ways for us to put our faith into action. The theme for Annual Conference 2017 is a more excellent way. We walk by faith, not by sight. Our bishop, conference staff, the committee on the annual conference, the Greenville district, and people all across the conference are working diligently to make this an outstanding and meaningful time of worship, fellowship, and fun. We hope that you will come and join us with open hearts and minds as we, United Methodists of South Carolina, come together to worship and conduct the business of our church. See you in Greenville.